Okay, I think in many ways, September 25th, 2025 will go down in history as the day accountability finally arrived in America for what President Trump has called the radical leftist terrorists. So while millions of Americans were sleeping, federal agents were on the move, and the deep state's worst nightmare just became a reality. So if you don't know what's going on, President Trump is right now, as we speak, cracking down on Antifa. After years of chaos, destruction, and violence in our cities, President Trump finally designated Antifa as a domestic terror organization. So yesterday in Eugene, Oregon, federal officers arrested multiple Antifa militants who were surrounding an ICE facility. And I need not tell you, these guys weren't protesters. I mean, they were throwing objects at federal agents. They were vandalizing property. They were attempting to terrorize law enforcement officers who were just enforcing the law. Now, of course, this crackdown is coming just one day after that Dallas ICE shooting that killed one detainee and wounded two others. We now know that the shooter, Joshua John, left behind notes explicitly stating that he wanted to terrorize ICE employees and maximize lethality against federal agents. He even inscribed anti-ICE insignia on his bullet casings. We now know that he used ICE tracking apps, the very apps that the legacy media was touting, claiming that this was helping illegal aliens avoid ICE agents by tracking the ICE agents' movements. And of course, the legacy media was torched for pushing this nonsense, seemingly oblivious to the fact that such an app could be used by nefarious actors to target ICE agents. Well, it just happened. For the first time ever, these criminals are being charged as terrorists. When you're charged as a terrorist, the government's tactics expand dramatically. The gloves come off. We see George Soros' Open Societies Foundation releasing a desperate statement claiming they unequivocally condemn terrorism. They got nothing to do with any terrorist acts. And they're calling Trump's threat to charge Soros with racketeering politically motivated attacks. So President Trump announced just last week that Soros and his network would indeed be investigated under RICO laws for funding, training, and radicalizing young Americans.